Start na tayo. So good morning. We have 6 projects scheduled for pre-bid conference. Number 1 is the Asset Preservation Program, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction, Upgrading of Damaged Paved Roads, Primary Roads, Manila North Road, Province of Bulacan, with an approved budget for the contract of 242,272,503 pesos and 64 centavos. And the scope of work is road concreting, PCCP, and the contract duration is 360 calendar days. Wala tayong prospective bidder online. Wala. So the prospective bidder should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of A or medium B. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. The second project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Project, Alleviating Gaps, Interjurisdictional Roads and or Bridges, construction of bypass road at Doña, Remedios, Trinidad to San Jose del Monte, Province of Bulacan, with an approved budget for the contract of 192,999,127 pesos and 7 centavos, with contract ID number 24C00306. And the scope of work is road embankment, and the contract duration is 360 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of A or medium B. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. The third project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, construction of bypass road at Doña Remedios, Trinidad to San Jose del Monte, Province of Bulacan, with contract ID number 24C00333. And the approved budget for the contract is 289,499,762 pesos and 80 centavos. And the scope of work is road embankment, and the contract duration is 360 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of A or medium B. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. Fourth na tayo. The fourth project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, Access Roads and or Bridges from National Roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of Santo Tomas Arayat Bypass Road, Candaba, San Luis Section, Province of Pampanga, with contract ID number 24C00410. And the approved budget for the contract is 192,999,705 pesos and 31 centavos. The scope of work is road embankment, and the contract duration is 360 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of A for medium B. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. The fifth project, Asset Preservation Program, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction, Upgrading of Damaged Paved Road, Tertiary Road, Tulaok, Santo Domingo Road, Chainage 0 to Chainage 183, Province of Pampanga, with contract ID number 24C00552. And the approved budget for the contract is 19,299,716 pesos and 57 centavos. The scope of work is road concreting, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of C and D for small b. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. The sixth project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Access Road leading to Industries, Ecozones, Access Road from Hermosa Economic Industrial Zone connecting Palihan, Mabiga, SBMA, Hermosa, Bataan, with contract ID number 24C00553. And the approved budget for the contract is 4,824,532 pesos and 16 centavos. The scope of work is road concreting, PCCP, and the contract duration is 30 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with pickup license category of C and D for small b. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and Section 3 of the bidding documents. And the common requirement for the sixth project, contractors or applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works application at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. Contractors' eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH Contractor Profile Eligibility process, subject to further post-qualification. Information on the registration can be obtained from the Procurement Service during weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph. Bidding will be conducted through an open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act. The contract shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder who was determined as such during the post-qualification. Interested bidder may obtain further information from the DPWH Region 3 and inspect the bidding documents at the back secretariat, second floor this office during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the interested bidder on March 7 to March 26 from the address below upon payment of an applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Procurement System and at the website of the procuring entity, provided that the bidder shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the BDS. Bids must be received by the back secretariat at the address below for manual submission and for electronic provision through electronic bids _R3 at dpwh.gov.ph from March 7 to March 26 before 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms in the amount is stated in the ITB Clause 18. Bid opening shall be on March 26 at 10 a.m. at the bidding room, this office. Bids will be opened in the presence of bidders' representative who choose to attend at the address below or via Zoom, which will be also be live streamed on YouTube. Late bids shall not be accepted. DPWH Region 3 reserves the right to reject any and all bids and declare a failure of bidding, not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with the Section 41 of RA 9184 and its IRR without thereby incurring any liability to affected bidders or bidders. Wala pa rin prospective bidder online? Back members, meron pa kayong question? So, kung wala na, the pre-bid conference is now adjourned.